Hey, at least I remembered to turn on the mic beginning of the stream. Let's hope the correct one. Classic Director's Chair. I'm Ella. Outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate. Guess that's why art looks funny. I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few. This costume must have been all right, there we go. Really no mute. Ah! Expensive film equipment, I can't even cost. We'd go bankrupt for sure. Yeah, that sounds. Stage backdrop. This is Kofi Yama, according to Maya. It looks incredibly fake, but I guess the kids. Path that goes to. Mascot's head fell right on the path. Murder. The path was blocked between four. Clock and a speaker in the monkey's head. It would. By ooking. The clock is stopped. And take a break, but we have. Still, kind of. It's kind of sad to see benches. Kind of makes you. Kind of like you threw a party and nobody. Had studio. Moving staff and equipment. Left it in pretty good shape. Looks like it's fine. Incinerator. Apparently they just put. But they must. Like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Aimless flowers, solitude. They probably. But for not, it is not for me to know. Not now, nor ever, till the end of my days. Look like the materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. They might as well be a junkyard. Doors unlocked. Probably just right in. Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This is one of Maya's favorite movies. Maybe we should replace the poster in the office with this one. That would be kind of sad. Another old movie poster, The Singing Samurai starring Jack Hammer. The hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? It's a samurai musical set in ancient Japan. A samurai musical? Not even a genre? Well, I'm impressed. Know your stuff, Mia. Oh, Mia's The real fan. I just picked up a little. Aha! October 18th, Global Studios employee area. There's the punk. Hey! Hey, you! Wait a second! Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name is Cody Hankins. I think he ran into the dressing room. October 18th. Global Studios, dressing room. Sure to be in here somewhere. Found you. Dang it! He's getting away. I'm back. There, he's back. How did she... Hey there. Would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Faye. Nice to meet you. Yo! And I'm Phoenix Wright. Last! Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the, bomb! What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch that attitude! Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. So do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. Like a little persuasion's necessary, maybe a bribe? Samurai spear! That's totally cool! I wish I had one too. Kid and Maya would get along great. Hey, it's the Steel Samurai! Huh? Why is he dragging his foot like that? Where'd you get this anyway? That boring. Oh, I know what he wants. Oh. Well, huh. Well, what do you want? There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, the wig was used in some... You don't know Samurai Boogie Woogie? Even lamer than I thought. Why does everyone know about this but me? Power's bag. Now, Phoenix, it's not polite. Look through other people's belongings. Hey, don't look at me. Tell that to your sister. Box of snacks on the table and some cans of soda. They're all empty. Glad Maya isn't here to see this. She'd be devastated. Sorry? What was that about Maya? Oh, nothing. Look at this kid. Let's... Over 18th Detention Center, visitors. Mr. Powers is in questioning. Oh well, let's try again another day, Phoenix. Sure. Let's try... Hmm. For the inspection, this trailer looks well. I don't think part of the panel for light. They call it a reflecting board or something. Storage room that's film equipment. Normal. Look at this spaghetti and a soda can. Spaghetti. Not just be sauce. Wouldn't just the sauce come out and noodles all stay stuck inside? Best when slammed. I guess they want you to drink it in one gulp? Slamming spaghetti? Right. That sounds kind of grody. Drain where the fanboy came in, he didn't wait. And either talk. Hey, stop trying to get out there. Driving me crazy. Always wants to try getting up here while I'm trying. Like one of those electric powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Have I heard that line? What? Stop. What? Shut up. What's the best thing to do here? We need to get to the studio, talk to that boy. He is. Don't have enough information to make a case yet. That's where Maya got the... My poor plant! It looks so sluggish! Have you been watering it properly, Phoenix? Well, Maya is actually... I think maybe she's giving it too much? Oh, Maya. Sorry, Charlie. Plant's name is Charlie. When I stay outside, the hotel across the way is always full these days. There's a bellboy happily cleaning the room. A poster Mia liked. Oh, hey, Mia, what's the name of this movie? That movie? Oh, I'd sure like to see the one again. It's, sorry. Right on the tip of my tongue. I guess. It's a suspense thriller. His desk, actually, it's my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. A horrendous amount of legal books here. Curious still is that the thought that I have to read them all. Get it? What am I missing? Okay. Told you who I saw. It was Powers. Hey, that's a card. Studio 1? Right, a card key for Studio 1. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. Whew. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio 1 isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it, then? If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to go into 1. Oops, sure. Save. I'll enter it. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Card key lent. Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this, and we're even. Deal? What's this, a Steel Samurai trading card? That sneaky kid dropped it. I figure it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I may have a use for this. Must be the hostage she was talking about. Right. I'm off. There she goes, hobbling off towards the studio. Area. Dressing room. You are such a big baby. Hey, C. Stedman, how you doing? Doing alright. We finally figured out what we're supposed to do. Cody, this looks familiar? Hey, you are! You are, huh? You are! You know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this if you help me. But that's my card! By offering something I already own, you're in effect. Eschewing is a very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Whatever, I don't need that card, huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble. If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than ultra rare or plain ultra rare cards. Come on! Man, for grown up, you sure are dumb. Premium rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about stakes? Gosh. A big baby. October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. Oh, hi. Hello, what brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Um, yes. The, girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, even the same person as before? Nope, she's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. Hush. Fanboy. You seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast, I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fists back at the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Are all the power posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yes. It's a really terrible loss for the studio. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened... After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No, what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. Wait, now you have to tell me, what happened with Hammer? I'm sorry, I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh, how do I get the feeling something's been covered up here? Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. A complete set? Yeah, a set of each. Or one of each card. Huh? Wait. That's it! That's the card I need! You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you think I might... might think I am. But I need that card. Please, I beg you. Please trade with me. Trade with you? Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an rare premium card. Of course you will. Trade me up, huh? Yeah, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix! Did you see her? She's desperate? What's everybody getting so excited about? Right. Okay. Really? Thanks. And this is for you. An ultra rare premium Steel Samurai collectible card. Very valuable. Yahoo! And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. Both of them say stuff like that. One. One. Gate. Ooh. Foyer area. Ooh. Dressing room. Present. Ultra rare premium card. See this card? Yeah, so wait! That's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need! Come on, give it to me, please! You gotta give it to me! Oh, I've never seen him so eager. Right. Okay, how about a trade? You're on! I'll give you a samurai spear and throw an evil magistrate to boot. No. Not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. Huh? You sure? Fine by me. Ultra rare premium card given to Cody. Okay, Phoenix. Let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Hey, that's a Steel Samurai. Huh? Why is he dragging his foot like that? Where'd you get this anyway? Oh, okay, that makes sense. So you like Steel Samurai? He's so cool! I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions and his life. Lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't you? Oh me? Yeah! I love the Steel Samurai. So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. I'm gonna go with kind nature. Right. Think of something. I really like his kind nature. What a guy. Totally. He looks so tough, but inside he's as gentle as a kitten. Yeah. So what else do you like about him? Don't tell me you have to keep this act up. Tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. Will Power's acting? Well, never even seen a full episode of the dumb show. Actually, I'm kind of a fan of Will Powers. Whoa, that's totally hardcore. You're calling me hardcore? What else do you like about him? Don't tell me you have to keep this act up. His fighting skills. I think of something. I like when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, Wazam! Steel Samurai always wins, always. Check this out, it's my fan album. What the? All pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat up each other. Public? I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never miss one. Perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. Newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I got this for my birthday. My album has a name. Wanna hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Well, then I'm happy to accept. Thank you. Path to Glory received. With these people and giving stuff to Mia. What a life. You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual happen? Cody. Cody, he needs to know or because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too? I saw everything. Well, might get some useful information out of him yet. What you saw? Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. I had to come through the woods out back so that the old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was in there for maybe half an hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that, what is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used a samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. Must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right. Mia? Yes? I think we can say for sure this means Steel Samurai did it. Yep. Playing some Phoenix Wright. Hey, how you doing, Key Cubs? True enough. The director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. It wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left who have been was Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. I heard everything. This boy here is a key witness. And he's under police protection starting now. Go on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Wah! That didn't go so well. Back to 0 leads. Now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we going to do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa, 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 whoa! Come on! The trial's tomorrow. Please, I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? You really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? I believe. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. Doing pretty good. Off for the weekend, which is gonna be nice. Drinking. Could be doing a little bit better. My glasses, one of the nose pieces popped off. I don't know if you can see that. And so they're kind of stabbing me right now. I thought I was gonna be able to put them back in. Not gonna happen. The freaking nose piece has like a little plastic piece that goes into sets into the part of the glasses. And that little plastic piece popped off. So I get to go try finding somebody to fix it. Hopefully it's not gonna cost an arm and a leg because I don't have insurance for like another month. I've got to get past my 90 days at this new job. I literally went up to scratch my freaking nose at work today, and it popped it. Watch her. Hitting me right now? Yeah, it's not good. Lucy, go lay down or something. Cat has been obnoxious since I sat down at this computer. October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix? The client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked. We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. Yeah, I'm gonna try going to, what is that, Walmart Vision, I think? Where I got that done. Hopefully they're open. October 19th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 4. We're in Courtroom number 4 today. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studio. Today, I would like to show evidence proving that they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. If it'll be that producer. Prosecution calls Mr. Sal Manella to the stand. Yeah, I'll call. Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the steel samurai, noob. Sal Manella. I'm director. Television. Where were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking the testimony apart. Powers is innocent. You know what that means. Someone in that trailer on that day did it. Right. Don't waste any time putting on the pressure. Witness testimony. The day of the murder. I was at the studios from around 9 in that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. Cat just tried jumping up here and slid right off because it's a really smooth blanket I have right now. Let's see. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. According to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, let's start picking this sucker apart. I was at the studios from 9 a.m. that morning. Press. Is that when you always come to into work? Oh no. I come in at all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know about freaks in your industry. Still, I was pretty busy all day that day. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through the employee area. That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. Was anyone else there at the run through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. He certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us four. A lot more time than I thought it would. Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Alright, that's the limp. Which of course led me to missing my lunch. I'm on the floor starving? I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak! The assistant cooked some up. Think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. But I had a meeting in studio trailer 2, so I ended up skipping. So in the end, you didn't get to eat. Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah. Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? It's contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella. What you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't want to mention it. But I did eat, after all. T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah. Well, I mean, the assistant went through all the trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Really a man who likes to eat. I expected as much. So what exactly did you eat? Or when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. Mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. They took a break in the meeting. That contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one in a bit more. In the meeting until around 4. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manella, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kinda can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting? Well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's where he's lying. You didn't take a single break. Ah. Well. Yeah, not a one. Studying so much about it, I wonder. Only had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate a T-bone steak during a break? Oops. Well. Mr. Manella, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. The break. Yeah! Whew. We took a break, Ruffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1, lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. The break. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 30. That's the time of death. So we could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and came back. I guess it's possible time-wise. It was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on the table. Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez plate. D. Vasquez, producer. Eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. Not enough time for someone to say you committed murder in Studio 1, lol. Why is that? Haven't we heard enough of these pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made a certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright, Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Claim one of the people. Someone from the trailer went to Studio 1. No, it's impossible. The whole tree thing going on. We're gonna save. I want to write so many possible subjects, but I can't suspects, but I can't keep claiming it the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio at that time. Aha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the Now the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkey Head barred the way. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a problem. Somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there are several other people in the studio, 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear none of these people could have gone to the studio 1. They, therefore, have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the studios... Steel Samurai. Given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking in decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor. The prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witnesses saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order. I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. October 19th, 11:04 a.m. District Court Lobby, Defendant Lobby... District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... Sorry, Phoenix. Guess I was wrong. But Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what do I hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Thank you for finally laying down. October 19th, 11:15. District Courtroom number 4. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender 8 years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth is taking moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to stand. Child. Your Honor, perhaps we could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. There we go. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you get to push me around. Ugh. Yeah, you didn't give him a super ultra rare card. Edgeworth. Cody? Answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady! I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth. Please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness? I mean, he? Having trouble with the gentle thing. Oh god. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with a beard over there? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth would be fine. I prefer bearded gentlemen, thank you. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had the bargain terms with a kid? And you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make note of it in the court record. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Witness's account. I wanted to see this Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that the old lady wouldn't catch me. Sorry. I was going to the studio, for the studio. I kind of got lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out of by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Amium! Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you are talking to a child. It is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Alright. Okay. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. Kind of far away. Oh, he's being awfully vague. Or Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he was a real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. Why didn't you have the camera? If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really. I guess seeing the killing freaked him out. He went home. Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. For you to say. Let me... Cody, what you just said seems a little strange. Didn't you just say, before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Ah! Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh. They're putting too much pressure on the... Too much. What
is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. Kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel are you to terrorize a poor child so? I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody. What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? So you did have a camera. And you did use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well, please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. What I saw. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy just stops moving. So strong, Steel Samurai rules. Is that all? Oh, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. I was glued to the action, I couldn't take my eyes off of it. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once. No! Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Goes for the bad guy. Wham. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah! What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kind of don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, of course, the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do that? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. Still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated that he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap. Ugh. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order. Mr. Wright. How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Next, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. You have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He didn't watch it, he was watching something else show up. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Here's my proof. Proof? Can I do that again? Fudger. Huh, lost your nerve, have you? Very well, I shall ask the question again when you... And you knew, didn't he? If he was trying to take a picture and he doesn't know how to use it all that great. And that could be it. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with this operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah, right. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You had a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. I thought it was that, but I wasn't sure. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize that there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero. And not take a picture. Right. Cody? There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. Having you just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Mia means business. Your Honor. Thanks for the hydrate! The defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? To the real world, kid. No photo? Yeah, you're right, Pops. Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. No photo? This poor kid. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Okay, if the clutch is there. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving. Strangely? So I held up my camera to take the picture. Why couldn't you just take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. Ooh, thanks for the Bitsy Stedman! Yeah? That's all that happened, yep. There has to be something. Pick up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what the kid's all about. When the lens opened, did you see it? Or what did you see? Well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai? Oh, that happened? Yep. That's all. Yeah! I told you, I didn't take a picture. But if once I got that lens open, did he really not take a picture? Not even one? I definitely would have taken it. There's got to be something here. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. But hey! Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow! Feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? Less and less cooperative. Better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in the short test? Something, dig up the dirt, Phoenix, da-da-da-da. Got it. Cody. What? Yeah, and every time you say Cody, you follow with it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? You go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. Perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would ever just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Yeah. Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has ever won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? The Steel Samurai has just defeated his adversary. I certainly would expect to see a picture in this album. Realize I think I forgot something very important on this. Yes, I did. Here we are. I feel so dumb. There we go. I totally forgot to add the Twitch alerts. I knew something was off. I couldn't figure out what it was. I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way. Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what the truth is, it is. Mia, are you sure about this? He actually... Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why is there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? The Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No! No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone! Ever! Ah, God, my throat is not happy. Your Honor. Witnesses revealed everything with his words. There was a reason he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. Same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth! Order. I will have order. Witness. Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Poor child. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. And, what is this all about? Camera was the victim, Steel Samurai was the victim, there was no victim. There was no victim! Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. What did you do? Better have been you and not some ghost or some fraud. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Willpower's foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to the Studio One already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. After that, however, no one saw him going to Studio One, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would this victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. Huh? I thought the Steel Samurai was moving strange. There was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now! Here, this is it. Well, looking at this, it's a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone, that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. Sorry, but this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia, what? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show them. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts that we all know them to in that photo. It's Studio 2. Your Honor, look at this! I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on the gate? Number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Certainly not a 1, Your Honor. Correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees where what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found in Studio 1. However, what do we see in the photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Why, it's... Dun dun dun! Studio 2! Here, at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in the Studio 2. Trailer is there. The path was blocked. Trailer's there. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to the Studio 2 before the time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court, he said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse is true. Only someone in that trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with the access to the scene of the crime. Studio 2. Order! Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime is with Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai's costume? Are you suggesting he did it so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I have proof. I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? If they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. Why, it's the empty bottle of sleeping pill. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found it on the table at the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a minute. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes, but there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Powers' blood, fingerprint on the fingerprint, the bottle, examine Hammer's body? Powers' blood. An idea? Continue. Run a test of Powers' blood. You should find traces of sleeping pills. This is much time after the day of the murder. Even if there were traces, there's still proof nothing. No blood test could tell that Hammer was the one who drugged him. Mr. Wright. He's right. Darn. That didn't work. There's gotta be fingerprints, right? An idea. Very well, let's hear it. I want to check the bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should be show up on this bottle. Ugh. I suppose you're right. Very well. This court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle was given to the judge. Let's go. The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? And who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Because for some bizarre reason in this world, they made a new law that court is only allowed to go for 3 days for murder trials. That's insane. Very well. Court is adjourned. October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Woo! That was a close one. We were saved by a hair. But that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during that trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Oh, of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right. Thanks. But it's interesting that it does this to be continued thing. It makes you think that this is probably how they there's an anime of this, so I'm thinking this is probably how they ran the anime. That each day was an episode. That's definitely save. That a little. Work tomorrow. What am I worried about? Well, I should also, at least keep it somewhat reasonable. Back over here. Hold on, sorry. October 19th, 3:27 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. Just 1 second. Accidentally swapped it to the other screen? I don't know, does it look better going this way or this way? Usually it's in full screen mode, so it doesn't, like... listen to me for some weird reason. Get over here. We just saved, right? Hold on, I'm gonna put this in. Be right back mode. Drive me crazy. Hey, won't you come over here? Go to options. Oh, come on. I just saved. Where the frick is it? Sorry about this, guys. Here we go. I did not. I hate that it keeps. Stay over here. Alright. And then it was this one. Lucky number 7. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Office. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Huh? Mia! Oh, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. All I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow... What is the last day we have? Initial trial? What's that? It's a new court system that they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. It's so many cases in the system, they decided to speed up the whole process up. So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. It's only been 2 or 3 years since they started that. That's insane. I don't get it, man. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the little samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah! But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. What? Yeah, you missed a lot. Was Maya always this excitable? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? Can't see what's going on here while Mia's here. Oh, no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP? BP powers. Actually, we're gonna pause real quick. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Oh my god, I did not even notice. I'm so glad I fixed the dang notifications because I missed a new followers notification almost half an hour ago. Sorry about that, Craig, the default. I appreciate the follow. I'm so sorry about not catching that. I did not realize that I did not have that set up at the moment. I'm gonna pause this real quick. Be right back. I'm gonna throw on a real quick ad, and we will be back. And we're back. Got to do splitting my hair thing so my hair doesn't look like a wreck. There we go. Hi. I am realizing that I think I mixed that drink just a little stronger than I was expecting to, and yeah. Today's gonna be fun. Let's have fun. October 19th, Detention Center, Visitors Room. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP! Only one day left! Let's make it count. Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Don't know why making it too strong of a drink would be a sweet thing. What okay. Also, I literally just saw a post on Twitter in my break about somebody spending way too much money on a first gen set of cards, of Pokemon cards. And I swear to God, I am going to go downstairs and look and find my old... I have a box of like 1,000 freaking Pokemon cards because it used to hold like 1,000 cards. I have a box downstairs somewhere that has some rare cards that I got back when I was a kid. Because I didn't get rid of anything. I was that kind of kid. I'm really curious to see what I have. I haven't looked in this box in probably 7 or 8 years. Like, I haven't looked in this box since I moved, which was 8 or 9 years ago now, I think. So there could be some really interesting cards in there that might actually be worth something. I think I'm gonna look and see if I can find it. Maybe we'll do a stream or something, just looking at these dumb cards that I have. It'd be fun. I know it's really off topic, but I literally just saw the post, like, what the hell did the guy say? Like, I don't even know why this popped up. It said, just opened a $23,000 Pokemon base set box. Only a few packs in it, but looks like, or look what I pulled, YOLO. Like, you got a freaking holographic Raichu card and a holographic Charizard card from the original base set. I'm almost positive I have one of those holographic freaking Charizards. And the Raichu. I could be wrong. But I think I have them. So I'm really curious now. Because I've seen a lot of stuff, some people just being like, oh my god, base set cards are like amazing. And I'm like, but they're base set. But apparently this is one of those series that the base set cards actually still count as something useful or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just like, I know Yu-Gi-Oh! I think the original cards are pretty much useless. Because it just kept on kind of boosting stuff. So now I'm really curious. Pokemon really didn't boost the numbers. They gave you quirky versions of Pokemon and crud. Like the V cards and all that other crud. But like the original base set stuff still works well? I don't know. From what I've seen, I've played a bunch online. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why's that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manella. So funny that his name is freaking Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high, and that's all. All that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Hammer. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh. Yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up on being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago. Have you seen this, Mr. Bowers? What's that? Never seen these Steel Samurais in my life. There are Steel Samurais that appear in live shows. A fanboy collected these pictures himself. Things like this really makes me think. I mean, so much these kids, you know? Quiet, Lucy. No. Guard monitors the visitors room. He's frozen in awe of Will Powers. Smile for the camera. Let's go. Gosh! So rude. I am playing a video game. Why is my hairband on the ground next to you? Play with that. Okay. October 19th, Global Studios, main gate. Glasses are driving me freaking crazy because now they don't fit me right. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think our guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Woo! She's alive. I love this woman. Oh god, it's so good to get back to these games. I used to play I binge played these games when I played these games. Can't hear who at all. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. She always gets her way. Bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. How about Director Manella? Can I ask you about Sal Manella, the director? Sal? He's soft to push over. He does whatever Vasquez tells him to do. Treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't. Yeah. Mr. Hammer? About Mr. Hammer. Ah! I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You dragged his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal. A thief! I won't forgive this. Uh-oh, she's really peeved this time. You listen to me, Whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible.
Computer that runs studio camera security cameras, huh? It looks for the day. Security guard station, Miss Old Bag, like a junk food, blah blah blah. I can see the overhead map of the studios. Right from here is yep. Main entrance to the studios. They probably have a police officer on patrol out there. Like a studio van, they probably use it to carry around film equipment. Hello, train. Let's go to this area. October 19th, the Global Studios employee area. Guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. Trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. That's where you found the bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yeah! No, no, no! No touching! Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack. I guess I can be a little dramatic when at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatic? Indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on the table. Wait, are you looking for the sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. Plate. So, you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills? How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to the sleeping pills, see? There's traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat! Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything is in due time, pal. All testing solutions on the plate changed, alright? The color, alright? See, the food on the plate is been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Investigation? How goes your investigation? Tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pressure the case we already have against Powers. Some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How is Edgeworth doing, anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup. Hot coffee in it. Oh. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Bottles. Say, whatever happened to with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills. Well, I got some good news for you about that. Found the victim get Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yep, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. I was right. Sleeping pill bottle added to the court record. Into the phone. Everyone's probably too dark to clean up. T-bone was electric powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I'm gonna point. Makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Backdrop stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo castle. Great. Still lying here. Scene wisdom and they just kick it off again. Or assistant. Must be storage room. Film equipment. They're not even gonna. Dressing roll. Powers.
Seeing if they say anything new. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? WP is innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but this week is the last episode of Steel Samurai. What? No! Mr. Hammer. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He sold the Steel Samurai costume, too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true, then. The rumor? Yeah. Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything, she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during the filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set there the way it was too. Film set? That trailer part of the film set then? Last episode. What do you mean the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. Oh no! Also, I hear Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Studio policy, why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? Studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you know what I'm saying? How can they just do that? What about all the kids that will love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. I'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something! Yeah. Evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. And this is a fan collection of all these photographs. Kid loves the Steel Samurai. The show couldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? For starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what is it that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about the accident 5 years ago. Okay. Can you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid of what would happen to his career if word got out. See. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks. We'll try asking her. We'll talk. What? You're still thinking around? If you like this place so... I forgot. That's better. If you like this place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer. Starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. 5 years. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Ugh! Who told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nicholas. Nicholas? Nicholas Nick. Penny Nicholas? The assistant talk to us? Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone who's passed like that, and the recently discarded, no less. I suppose you think this is fun. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that the Hammer stole Powers' costume? I don't have the picture, so I guess it's... Sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole the costume because of the sleeping pills. Here's my proof. What? What's this little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills. The Hammer's print on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof? Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, right? Well, yes, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder all on that plate. Ah! I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Soul back? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Mrs. Oldbag? You're right. 5 years ago, there was an incident. A fatal accident. What's worse, paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. Guess who made it all better? Vasquez. His ties to the mafia. Silenced the paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. See? But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. It's Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Or Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. A photograph? Wait a second. This is... Picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy at the top of the stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell onto the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it now. I understand. That's... October 19th, Studio 1 entrance. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the steel samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2? Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him. Like the director? Or the producer? October 19th, Studio 2 entrance. Hey, Nick. Miss Vasquez. Hello? 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 Hey, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Eh? Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have this. Cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. I knew it. Oh dear. Ella. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer by yourselves. No, not even looking. Where? What? Why did you get that? Old bag. Old. Means security lady. Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid that incident from the press, didn't you? You used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? Oh, huh? Gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. I'll talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, come inside the trailer. Flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Nope. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh. I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What was this all about? You keep saying an accident. Accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That's what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years on a mere accident? I ran him hard, believe you me. But security said it was, a lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. That's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. What? This is value evidence. Boys? Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? Trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why did you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt now. If he Vasquez care about it at all. I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about it where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Hold it right there! I heard everything, pal! D. Vasquez! You're coming down the precinct with me! Now! Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow, then. In court. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just, I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, got one more job to do today. Sure, we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. Who's at the bottom? Vasquez. I think might call it here for tonight. Kind of tipsy. The final day of the trial, I feel like it should be a little on the sober side. Final day trial. October 20th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Will Powers. Yeah, I think we are gonna stop here. So, thanks everybody for coming out. Hope you guys had fun. I definitely did. Really enjoying getting back to this game. I will catch you guys all Sunday for the next stream. If you haven't already, please consider giving us a follow. And if you're interested, we also have a Discord channel right there, left in the chat. Sweet. So, until next time, this is Untitled Stargazer, signing off. You guys have a good night, everybody. Yeah, no, I had a rough day at work, and then it's been a long week. So, I decided I was gonna have a drink. Problem is, I don't have any ice right now, so it's a strong drink. I'm just more entertaining while drunk. I'm not drunk. Tipsy, that's what I am. Alright. I'll see you around, everybody. You guys have a good one. See you next stream.